Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I get natural, full looking lashes just using mascara, no falsies. It's super simple. I use a few different formulas, but it ends up working out. All right guys, so if you want to see how I get my lashes to look like this, keep watching. All right, so I'm going to start off by curling my lashes. This is something that I always have to do because my lashes are extremely straight. They're not like incredibly short. I used to think that they were really short, but I think they're a little bit better now. But they are very, very straight. I have very straight hair and they kind of point downwards. So curling my lashes is a really important part. My favorite is the Tarte Lash Curler. I think this has the best shape. It came in like a little kit with one of their mini mascaras, which I don't use, but I just really like the Lash Curler. Some of them, like I used the Revlon one for a really long time and it's affordable, but I don't know, the shape of it I think is a little bit too rounded and it's very difficult for me to get very close. So I would recommend this one. I definitely think that a good lash curler. I've heard the Shiseido is really, really good. So what I'm gonna do is I start off at the base. This is gonna look kind of weird, but I start off at the base, get as close to the base of my lashes as I possibly can without punching my skin. And then I like to do little pulses. And then as I'm pulsing, I kind of like pull it up. So I'm kind of going up the length of my lashes. So, ow. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but so it's already added a little bit of a lift. Now I do this a few times because like I said, my lashes are very straight. And you don't need to pull hard. Be careful, you are working with your lashes. You don't wanna like pull them out or anything. I realize this looks gross because you can like see my eyeball. All right, so I've added a little bit of a lift to my eyelashes. If you can even see them, they're very fine, so I don't know if you can. So I'm gonna be starting off with, I'm gonna be using 2 or 3 formulas here, which I realize is excessive, but sometimes you just have to do a little bit extra if you want your natural lashes to look good. So I'm gonna be starting off with the Dior Pump and Volume. This is the Diorshow Pump and Volume Mascara. It's fairly new. I really like it a lot. It's got a nice thick brush. It's like a plasticky brush. It combs really nicely and the formula is, yeah, it's like a little bit more of it's kind of like a creamy formula. So I'm gonna start off with this. Sometimes I use this by itself, but like if I'm in a rush. And I do just the initial coat with this. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, I don't know how to say his last name, but Kim Kardashian's makeup artist Mario. He uses a couple different concealers underneath her eyes to cover up her dark circles. It's kind of like that. Like I go in with a thicker formula first, and then I go in with a slightly thinner formula, moving it back and forth, and then kind of combing my lashes up. Now, I actually don't wait in between coats. I know some people do. I just find that it doesn't really work for me. So I'm going to go into my, well, I kind of wait between coats, I guess. I'm gonna go into my lower lash line, which is my lower lashes, which is extremely difficult for me to do on camera, with the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. This is my favorite one, particularly for my lower lashes, but I like it because it's a little bit more precise and it kind of acts as more of a comb. I don't know if I can even get it on camera. So I do kind of the same thing. It's best to go in with like a small amount of product, I think, and build it up slowly. I don't know if you guys can even see this. So I'm gonna do both my lower lashes and then I'm gonna go back up into my upper lashes. So it kind of gives time for that first formula to set a little bit. This is so hard to do on camera. I'm gonna have to get it closer, I'm sorry. Pretty much anytime I do my lower lashes, I get mascara on my lower lash line. Just don't touch it. Just wait for it to dry and then you can like remove it with a Q-tip. It's the easiest way to do it. So I just did 2 coats on my lower lash line, on my lower lashes. And now I'm gonna go in with this mascara on my upper lashes. And I'm just gonna kind of like use it to comb them out. So now we're adding more length. And I'm just like blinking slowly so that I'm slowly running the brush through my lashes. So we've added some decent length. Now I'm gonna go back into my lower lashes and I have to get really, really close to the mirror to do this. So I'll be right back. This is a new L'Oreal Telescopic, so it's going on really well. So I could stop here, but I like to kind of comb out my upper lashes a little bit more, kind of give them a little bit more of a lift, because I think you can kind of see that they kind of like go down on the outer part. So now I'm gonna go in with the Covergirl Clump Crusher. What I like about this is that it's curved. So the L'Oreal what is it called? No, the Covergirl Lash Blast, that's a really good one too, but it's not curved. So now I'm gonna take this with the curved edge up and I'm gonna use this to kind of like push my lashes up. I make the craziest faces when I do mascara. So I'm using this to brush them out. So now we've had length and this is going to be separating the lashes. I'm doing the same thing. I kind of like jiggle it back and forth. and slowly blink. So the curve just kind of like helps add a little bit more volume. It just kind of pushes them up. Okay, and these ones are getting a little bit clumpy. So like if that happens, I literally just take my tweezers and I separate them. You want to be really careful with this though. Like don't stab yourself in the eye. Alright guys, so that's how I do my lashes. Pretty easy. I think they look pretty decent. I pretty much go through this whole process when I'm not going to be wearing any falsies. I don't know, it works for me, so you don't have to use all of them. The Dior mascara is a little bit expensive. So Covergirl, L'Oreal Telescopic, these are two really good mascaras. You definitely, I mean, it depends on your eyelashes and your eye shape and all of that. So you don't have to use a bunch of different formulas, but I like having different options, different brushes, depending on, it's kind of like having different makeup brushes, depending on like what you're doing. So I really like these. I think they're great. I would recommend them. Obviously, two of them are drugstore, so they're affordable. All right, guys, that's it. That's how I get natural, full-looking lashes. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. All of that stuff is listed down below. And hopefully I will see you in the next one.